We should not ban this potion that is giving the hope to the Ashers.
War looms. There is not a good, easy way to eat this.
Hey, you will clean that.
As the Ankali start marching south towards Torque, we prepare to defend our people.
To wars, my God! Hooray to ignorance!
It's obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is there no law in this land? The winner of this round was House Doordash.
What are we if not murderers?
We've murdered before.
And we'll do it again, I'm sure of it.
Welcome back to episode 5 of our epic fantasy adventure through the kingdom of Ankist. Generations have passed since we started this journey, but we're far from concluding. And without further ado, the new council has been assembled here to support our king and my close relative, King Badonkadunk. Hail, King Badonkadunk!
King Badonkadunk.
The greatest minds in all the land have been brought together to share our thoughts and make decisions on Badonkadunk's behalf. I am representing House Diaper, yes, of Doordash. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds a little bit different than some of the previous ones. Dialectically, it changes every once in a while.
What up? I'm obsessed, Thistlepine.
Whoop whoop.
I am the pickle of pickles, and I will always be a pickle. I will never change like Diaper Boy over here.
What about Pickle Cubed?
It's still a pickle.
Okay.
I'm Botany, and I've always been Botany, and I'm 500 years old. I'm very old.
Your hood is caught on your... There you have it. Very good. And last but not least, I don't recognize.
Who is this
your
man?
kind.
I've never seen him before.
You know my dad. It's me, Vegan. You might know my dad, Dragon, but I am Vegan. My generation, we don't believe in wearing the carcasses of animals and dragons. We've kind of gotten more sophisticated. And
Is that what you call it?
Oh yeah, I'm Generation.
That's how I would describe what I'm looking at.
Generation D is way more into, harmony, peace, love, and not wearing dragon skins.
Can I just say, Vegan, I loved you in my favorite tale, Ghostbusters 2.
I think I saw you at Day of the Juggalos last
I was
year.
there, it's just called that.
What?
Pickle is very confused.
Already having massive doubts about what's going to happen to this kingdom
I'm not.
in the next century or so.
We've got to keep it together.
We're
But-
sophisticated.
Without further ado, let us begin by figuring out our secret agendas. Now, this is based on our current prestige level. I believe obsessed, you are the lowest prestige.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, we could have told you that without looking
Bottom
at the
of
chart.
the barrel, top of the line. Yeah.
The rebel agenda needs resources to be at either extreme of the resource track.
Who's going chicken clucking?
Who has the next
You're going
lowest
chicken
prestige?
I have
Fucking-
7.
Then you shall take the next one. It's so
Gonna
good
cut
to
a
see you all
motherfucking
again.
It's so good to see you all again.
I thought you
Work is
were
life.
against that.
Life is work.
Well-
The greedy agenda wants a few resources to be at either extreme of the resource track and also desires to get the most gold coins.
I shall take this one.
There was no card for Psycho.
I go, Psycho,
Nice.
you know.
The opportunist agenda wants all of the resources in the negative half of the resource track.
My ancestors have done very well for themselves.
There you are.
They've done,
Have
they've
they?
done
All right,
okay,
it's okay.
yeah.
Here, take my scraps.
The opulent agenda wants all of the resources in the positive half of the resource track.
Nobody ever learns.
The moderate agenda desires all of the resources in the middle of the resource track.
Now, with our secret agendas in place, it's time to begin. The council will proceed to vote on the dilemma by placing power tokens on the aye or nay cards in front of their house screens. Council members may also pass on voting by taking a coin from the bank and either gathering power or choosing to become the moderator and tiebreaker of this vote. Whichever house puts the most power behind their vote shall become the leader of this issue and will sign their family's name to the history books. And new envelopes may be opened to further the storyline and introduce new dilemmas for the council. The end of the game will be triggered if the king dies or if he abdicates his throne. The king will abdicate if the kingdom's resources fall too far out of balance, and he will die if too much time passes.
During an early phase of the war, the Ankali burned Clemmy Pier, a village in Torque, forcing its inhabitants to flee. The refugees crossed the Ermac River to reach the neighboring Mock of Dualak and ask for help. But the locals claim they already have too many problems of their own to take care of them. Do we allow Torkin refugees to settle in Doordash?
Please. They're my people, Tork.
But Doordash is my people.
Please.
Yeah, and I'm here too.
If we say I and we allow them to settle in Doordash, we get 1 wheat and 1 Starburst sticker.
Ooh,
And if we say
Starburst.
Starburst sounds delicious.
if we
Okay.
say nay, we get a Starburst sticker.
What color?
So
and
it's damned
a
if we do, damned if we
Starburst
don't.
wheat.
Well, everyone, you do not want to be on the record for voting against immigrants of Tork.
I don't mind.
Yes.
What?
I also don't mind
How
you the
dare
disease
you? Where
that
are you
you
gonna
almost
put?
certainly will.
Where will you put the Torkin children when they come? And you're not going to put them in cages,
When
are
we
you?
see you fly your flag of tie-dye, we are quite concerned.
Oh shit.
I say I.
Thank
because
you.
We need to let them get that wheat. We need the wheat.
You truly have conviction on this issue.
I agree.
It's for the people, not for the
it's for the
monetary gain.
people.
I.
These people. These
You're
people.
sticky.
I say nay.
Well, no, it looks like you're saying gold. You grabbed 3 of them somehow. Nice try. What's the opposite of sleight of hand? Heavy of fist.
When something's twisted, it's when you get both things around each other. So I'm gonna have to. Can I have a coin?
Sure.
Will no one stand up for the people of Doordash?
There's no other devil on your shoulder. We're completely impartial.
Me and your daddy, we used to party.
If our people are to suffer, I will find an opportunity to profit. So,
Yes. Oh.
Here, here. I don't want to touch you again because
okay.
you're sticky.
Remember, you can invest in the bank.
Despite the protests of the Doordachians, we allow the Torkin refugees to build a new settlement on the banks of Ermac. They do their best to sustain themselves, but they'll likely depend on the help of the Doordachians for quite a while.
of course they will.
+2 wheat.
One love, brother. Yippee. One love, diaper.
Flip that bitch around, hell yes!
Hell yes, bitch.
Clean.
And sticker 157.
Sticker 157.
Sticker
You are the leader.
157.
Yes, I've read the title of this sticker and it seems quite fitting. Yes, it is how we refer to his people now.
The vegans?
We refer to his people.
As clammy beggars. We allow the refugees of Clammy Pier to settle in Doordash, earning the resentment of the local people now dealing with a village of beggars. But they needed the help, because look at them.
Where do we dispose of the kingdom's trash?
Doordash.
Very good. Well, that is one dilemma that we have done away with, and I hope you are happy.
These times, they are a-changin'. The Royal Marshal reports to us that 3 windmills were set on fire last night along the road between Libra and Golden Harbor. I think I know the area. Are you okay, Witch?
Never.
Okay. The affected millers are asking for help rebuilding their windmills. Do we fund the reconstruction? For blue, we have wheat, good wheat.
Are we sure it's good wheat and not the ashy wheat?
It's
Gray
good wheat.
Okay, good.
Hello, my name is
bad-
Clammy Goodwheat.
And bad diamonds.
Money.
Ooh, Blood Diamonds starring.
Oh no, the bad diamonds on the
In
blue.
addition to
and
the
on,
wheat, because we must pay to repair the
And
windmill.
on red, we have bad wheat and bad sticker.
We've done a lot for the wheat market in the recent council meeting.
Uh-huh.
And so I say nay.
This woman here only wishes to preserve her own agendas. She wishes not for the money to fall so low that she must pay the price upon her people.
I think you're totally right, Diaper.
What say you, witch? You are the leader.
All right, you must decide.
And a bitch.
Play your hand, witch, so that way we may judge you.
I say nay.
Of course you do. No surprises there.
Well, I say
Hey.
1. I need someone else to do
You
more.
have a lot more conviction than your previous ancestors ever did.
Just a little bit, though. Just one power.
Say.
Another vote for I.
You absolute
And
bitches.
I agree.
No, you said
that's
nay.
nay.
Not really.
Come on. No.
I'm all twisted
All right.
around.
This issue seems well in hand, and I
Yay!
agree with its results.
That's right, witch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
It's kind of pointed at me.
Oh,
I'm just by
So fuck yourself.
He does not
going
want us to
against me.
spend the coin on the people, thus we must.
With the monetary help of the crown, a small squad of carpenters is hired to rebuild the burned out windmills with the most advanced techniques available.
Nice.
After the work, we are informed that they noticed the smell of an unknown alchemical substance at all 3 locations. Also, Botany the witch is smelly.
I don't know what's funnier. The inclusion of you in that story, or the fact that he misread your name.
I
by
don't know who
mentioning-
Botany is.
So we get -2.
Oh,
One,
son of a
2,
bitch.
3. One,
And
2,
a momentum.
3. And
I got it.
okay, do you?
No, again, we can just I can take care
And
of that.
+3 wheat. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you mind if I get in there and?
And a momentum.
Go for it.
Okay.
Wasn't that funny
No,
when I
because
called
you
her
want
smelly?
to. You wanted me to, not me.
She called me clammy.
Very
I
good.
called her
You
smelly.
are
though.
clammy.
You are smelly though.
No, I'm not. I smell like fresh
Oh.
vineyard.
And we shall move on. We're making quite good progress, I would say.
It's almost as if something bad is gonna happen.
Clear skies, right, House Pickle?
A thief who calls herself Magpie claims that she found a very compromising letter from the king's exchange with Celestina, where he questions established religious truths. Heathen! Heretic. She asks for an outrageous sum not to release it to the public, an act that would damage the credibility of the crown. Do we surrender to her blackmail?
We're getting extorted.
I think this was King Red Lobster, right?
She
had the
should be
correspondence?
dead, but okay. All right.
So
if you say
I gets as bad coin and bad sticker, and Nay gets good sticker and bad castle.
I can tell you this much. I would be willing to go nay with you upon this.
Nay.
Nay, we shall not stand for this.
No, we
Just
cannot.
We don't negotiate
With terrorists.
Does anyone want to give me a bribe?
No.
Nah,
Okay. I'll pass.
Yes, there it is.
there it is.
How do you feel about this, House Pickle?
Give me your power, wench.
3.
You absolute pickle slut.
Pickle slut,
shit.
which is not an insult
Fight
where
my
he comes
pickle,
from.
wench.
Pickle Slide is just a popular breakfast spot.
Proverbial.
Favorite kind of porn.
Let's say obsess.
First of all, what up? Second of
Whoa,
all,
what up,
give me one of
man?
those
Whoa,
coins.
whoa.
I'm passing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, Ninja.
What do you point at me for? This is clearly an issue that is greater than you. You would drive our coin completely
Listen.
into bankruptcy.
I will give you this special coin.
What is that? Where did
Oh,
that come from? There's
is
like
that-
a pouch over there?
Yeah.
Chocolate coins?
It's got a.
That's worthless to me. 4 power.
Oh, shite.
Why would you
Fuck.
4 when
could
you
I,
could just do 3?
Perchance,
We don't know the state of this
get
moderator,
buy that
and
from you?
I want to have.
It would not
my
be a
mark upon
tie
this.
if you just.
Do you want to buy it?
Yeah. I'm like, buy it for a coin.
Okay.
Thank you.
It won't serve as a real coin.
All right, at this point, you
I
are
just realized
now
what I
the
did.
leader. We have 6. I stay my vote. You have no say in the matter.
I'm
And what
vegan.
say you? Shall you reinforce your vote?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shite.
Gimme.
So now it moves once again.
He wishes to drive us into bankruptcy.
It really was a chocolate coin. Wow.
I have to
can't
keep
do
this though,
anything.
so I still have legal tender.
For it, because it's vegan.
It's milk chocolate.
Oh.
I'll give you a coin if you double down.
That's not a coin. That's trash.
Come on, you would accept this.
Oh, okay.
I'm very smart and
Now
intelligent.
power
7
is passed
power.
on. Pass the hand.
Fists going back and forth all
I
damn
stay
day.
my vote. Once again, we are in the lead. I stay my vote.
What say you,
My
Pickle?
ploy has worked.
Perfect. This is what I wanted too.
To waste all your power?
Yeah, I think he has
Not
a shitload
wasted.
of power.
Oh, really?
So what has
Very good.
happened? What has happened now that we have voted nay?
Can't be good in battle,
Give it a
right?
moment.
We sternly reject Magpie's blackmail, so she divulges the letter. Its content is indeed damning as the king expresses doubts about the divinity of the mother. He quotes the historian Herod's controversial interpretation that she was the ruler of a long-forgotten empire. We do our best to deny its authenticity, but many question the legitimacy of an unbelieving ruler. -2 castle.
That's okay.
-1 flag.
Whoa.
1, 2.
Flag, right? Yeah.
1, 2.
And momentum.
1, 2.
Flag.
Give it the titty.
And sticker 63.
And big old pot of power in the center there.
Oh, I love pot and power.
Subtle.
Do you love passion?
We have
Fill her up.
we have unlocked the earthly mother.
Thank you, queen.
The diffusion of the theory
Witch.
claiming that the mother was merely the empress of an ancient empire with a matrilineal lineage is strongly debated by our scholars.
You do not deserve to suckle from my mother's teat.
I'll suckle anywhere I want.
Fist it.
Chill and jamming
Again, I
Friday
just-
night.
Truly, it wouldn't be this council if two people didn't say two random things and then fist bump upon.
The Ankali will soon reach the gates of Torque. If they take the city, repelling them may be impossible. We may lose the whole mark of Torque. The High Commander thinks we could hope to resist only by conscripting every man, woman, and child in the mark. Some think the cost is too high. Do we draft every able citizen?
We must.
-we
We must.
high.
To save Torque.
Yeah.
-we.
Will we truly miss Torque?
May I plead to this council, if any of your home countries were in trouble,
Mine
such
is
as this.
because your people live there.
Oh, we'll talk about that later, Diaper. I would help you in a heartbeat. Please, please,
Sounds like
for
an
the
insult,
talking
but it's
people.
Just your name.
They have caused us enough trouble already. How many generations must we sit upon this council and debate the value of Torque? It seems like it's perpetually coming up that they're asking for more and more and more.
We're a poor people. We need your help.
The poor people.
We need you to all draft your grandmas right now to help my family.
Would
I'm
we
my
truly
own
send,
grandma.
Would we truly send our grandmothers to fight on
Yes!
his behalf?
Draft them now.
Nay, I say nay.
The draft should go from age 5 to 95 right now to help Torque.
Yeah, well,
That doesn't sound very passive of you, hippie.
Desperate times call for desperate measures sometimes, man.
I'm too old for this shit.
And that's why I'm gonna
Grateful Dead
pass.
song?
A hard pass. He's truly a man of conviction.
I'll leave it up to all of you. I'll leave it up to
Fuck
y'all.
on.
Please, Juggalo. Whoop whoop. Do the eye.
A powerful gesture indeed.
much love for everybody but Torque.
Let's see what transpired now upon
All right.
the death of
Dang
all
it.
Torque that you couldn't even be bothered to voice.
It was pretty rich over there. Look at all that power.
We pull all the other divisions of the army from all over the kingdom to defend Torque, hoping that this will be enough. However, the ability of the Ankali in warfare is unmatched, and they easily dismantle our defensive lines. The capital city of the Mark of Torque will soon be under siege. Move the castle down 4.
Oh my
I
goodness.
am dripping with regret.
Oh my goodness.
And
put some-
momentum.
yeah.
Nipples.
That's it, baby.
I have no regrets.
I think we're better off with a smaller nation.
Take your blood money.
I am starting to think that my pacifistic lifestyle is not appropriate for the times we live in.
I mean, it's more of an apathetic
Yes,
lifestyle.
I would agree.
No, I pleaded to the council to help me, and then I got some money.
And then did nothing.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you're
You truly are a politician.
I expected the Juggalos to bail me out.
Hear ye, subjects. Lend me your ears and give listen to a tale of feast delivered directly to your door. Hark, the legend of the Dasher of Door, known across the land as Doordash. Now Doordash offers snacks, drinks, and household essentials in 30 minutes. Oh, but this could be reaching far and wide across the kingdom. 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. Oh, I will tell the king now. Are you seeking dinner? Check. An early morning cafe? Check. And for a limited time, our listeners and viewers can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more. A pittance when you download the Doordash app and enter a code BOARD2021. That's a 25% off, up to $10 value, and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the Doordash application in the App Store and enter code BOARD2021. Don't forget, that's code BOARD2021 for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply. Many thanks, O worthy DoorDash.
The knights return with a beautiful lady. She's very young with blonde hair and dark eyes, and she claims to be the alleged witch of the Hedgehog Woods. Remember that witch that people went out there?
Celestina!
My name is Hesadora. I have no supernatural powers. I just use my intellect to solve problems.
Weakling.
Welcome me at court, and I will be at your service. Together we will enter a new era of progress for arts and knowledge. Do we welcome her at court? Ooh, we might have a witch on our team. If we do welcome her,
Hot.
we get some knowledge. If we do not welcome her, we ain't get some knowledge.
How beautiful is she?
Also, just a heads up, if she's friendly with any of you, it does not mean she's interested. Just being nice.
Prove it!
Okay,
I don't believe you.
I am the leader on this matter. And frankly, I think there's enough intelligence here to go around. I don't
agree.
know that we necessarily need a witch upon our council.
I would pay you.
You will pay me handsomely in chocolate coin for what?
No, you can make it a real coin.
Do you wish
Make
for
your
me
choice.
to? I'm going to have to abstain from this. And I frankly just have no.
Wuss.
Well, if our leader is abstaining, I must follow our leader.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
I mean, are you gonna zig or zag? I feel like more knowledge. That would be good.
I believe knowledge is power. That's what Generation D believes, so I'm going to go I. Boom.
Congratulations, you're the new leader.
Not for
I
long!
hope she's banging.
Nay!
Nay.
Go fist yourself, Pickle.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey,
Interesting.
Juggalo, please vote for me. Hey, before you vote, I have a hat. Okay.
Oh no!
This is your logo.
Yeah. No,
Hatchet man.
I'll take it.
All right. This is for voting. Here you go. I please. It's my grandfather's grandfather, so be careful with it.
We have reached a tie, which means it comes back around to you. You can either close the tie or you can rely on the moderator to settle said tie. How much do you
You don't
trust?
want a tie!
I think, like always in my life, I'm going to leave it up to the Juggalos to decide.
Tie.
No, they
I
don't
hope
get
you
to
don't
choose
die.
a tie. You have to vote.
I think you're telling me wrong information, Pickle.
Maybe?
You have to be more subtle when you lie to the Torques. Trust me.
We've learned. The ancestors have learned.
You'll get him next time.
Then it is to you, moderator.
The honorable Jugs.
Hey, moderator, a real coin this time.
Well, no, I consider this real, and someone will take it as legal tender. The
Moderator?
ayes have it.
Yeah! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop fam!
Whoop, fam, much love.
Thanks to her convincing words, Hesadora is allowed to join the court. The scholars of the kingdom are happy to indulge their unfailing curiosity about her strange ways. Unfathomably, we have gained 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ha! We're smart.
Plus a 5th power.
Wow!
And we gotta nipple it.
Knowledge
Even though
is
it can't
what,
go any
fam?
further.
Whoop.
We additionally will open envelope 3.
Our first envelope of the day, or the generation.
Oh!
Hesadora seems very young, except for her dark eyes, which betray wisdom and experience beyond her age. She wears a mantle of black leaves long enough to touch the ground. We assign her a small quarter in the palace, where she spends most of the time working in solitude with Mr. Pickle.
Huh?
Over the following months, she feverishly writes books and essays whose meaning eludes most. She even builds weird contraptions, claiming they will do wonders. Servants and scholars start to regularly ask for her help with several matters, but the most superstitious claim she's only defiling the court. Whenever scholarly goes up on the resource track, the signer of this card gains 1 coin. Well, it's already maxed out, so
If there is an extremist in our midst, they will do quite well
We're
this round.
fully nipped.
I think we should gain more knowledge.
Well, we cannot. We are as smart as we've ever been, at the cost of almost everything else.
Council, I have news from the Chamberlain. He reports that after visiting the royal palace, the son of the ambassador from the Republic of Kaupias has contracted a dire fever. The ambassador is now asking for our help to find a cure. Our scholars suggest that we consult Hysadora's medical treatises. But the cult suggests that we resort to traditional rites to cure the boy. Do we rely on Hysadora's studies to help the ambassador's son? If we do, we gain knowledge, which we don't need because we're so smart already. If we don't, we gain flag, which is the morale of the town. Is that right?
Huzzah!
So the people will rejoice. So what should we do?
I say a stain.
Interesting.
A stain
Very
on
good.
your legacy.
It's not that simple.
Thistle.
How are we gonna cure this disease?
Yeah, there. He's ready for it.
Nobody
Interesting.
wants to lead. Nobody wants to. Okay.
It just seems rather pointless to do one, but I don't know. Well, I vote nay. There. Someone had to put their
Hey,
fist down.
I wanted that.
Sorry, I took it.
All right. I also vote nay.
Very good.
We need the morale.
We need to bring up morale.
Oh, vegan.
Yes.
No, it's just power,
it is.
isn't
It'd
it?
be even more power with a little bit more. Wow.
Wow.
Now you're speaking my language. Give me money.
No, it's on A.
Behold, an overwhelming victory.
Well, now the power has passed.
The power has passed to you.
And
A second opportunity. I just don't know that it's that worth it. And I also want to make sure that he doesn't get his power back.
What?
So I
Good plan.
I think that I'm just going to stay.
oh shoot!
I think we
shoot,
just let him
shoot.
stay.
Yes.
Otherwise he
I
gets
am the
free
leader
coin.
here, okay? This is my new fist.
Cheat to camera.
This is cheat to camera.
It's not as clammy, so I like that. And I agree. He should not get his power back, and we
That's
should.
what I thought,
so,
witch.
Let's just take our power
The
back. and-
eyes have it.
All right, very
Boom.
good.
Now-
My leadership intimidates this
as
witch.
suggested by Hysadora's treatise, our scholars put a wet cloth over the son's forehead and placed two distinguishingly fat leeches on his temples. The next morning, the ambassador rejoices as his son appears to be healed.
We cured the disease! Thrust your fists
Hysadora's
into the air!
studies saved his life. The holy attendant, however, thinks his soul has died and the leeches now live within him.
What an
That's
idiot.
what idiots say. That guy's an idiot.
I can't tell which one's stupider.
And
Knowledge
the joke
goes
keeps
up.
getting
Yeah,
better.
nothing happens really.
All right,
Here
very
we go.
good. We would still
Well,
move
you'd
it.
still move the
Oh yeah,
thing,
that would go up
3.
Plus
plus
1.
2.
Plus 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm okay with it.
Much time has passed since we joined this council together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our decisions can potentially result in death. And I reluctantly pass the deck to you, sir. No, I'll just, there we go.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. Okay.
I'll bet I put it down for you.
Last night,
Go on.
Sorry. Last night, a group of ashes camping in an alley in Vandis assaulted some intolerant, superstitious people
Yippee.
who were trying to force them out of their makeshift palace. People are frightened by the rising tension and have suggested that we forbid people from circulating at night to prevent further outbursts of violence. Do we institute a curfew? Well, I hate violence, but I also hate
What is
people
at stake?
trampling on my
What is it?
civil
What is-
rights.
what is
at
Oh,
stake?
yes,
Tell
I'm
us
sorry.
what is at stake,
What
perhaps.
is at stake? I hate steaks, by the way, because I'm vegan. But it's White Castle, which I also don't like because there's meat.
Yeah,
in the
okay,
White
what's
Castle
next?
burger. And the bad stickers.
Oh, and bad stickers?
Bad stickers. On May is bad White Castle, which I'm for because I don't like White Castle because there's meat on the burgers. And no sticker. Or no flag.
Bad flag?
Bad flag?
Bad flag.
Very good.
Sorry.
Very clear.
It is so easy to follow you, leader.
I'm sorry.
But I know how he feels about White Castle.
Yes.
Leader, what say you?
May I take a guess? You're going to pass.
No.
good.
I am anti-White Castle, so therefore 2 nays.
For 2 coin, I will do whatever someone wants.
Interesting.
You whore!
Interesting.
Hey, don't shame. All right?
You're right.
All right, much love, except for
Much
the people
love.
of Torque.
2 coin for 3 power.
Wow. to go in whichever way we see fit.
Hi.
I pass on that offer.
2 coin for 3 power
2
on
coin
I.
for 3 power on anything you want.
On my dirty, dirty body. You called me dirty boy and vote on I for 2 coin.
Okay.
Indubitably.
Talk about this later.
I would also do 2 for nay, though, so you now have to decide.
But you get to call me a dirty boy. as
Either
well.
way, your tactic is
yes.
Good boy.
Fist me.
There's the fist.
Okay. I am kind of glad that that's over.
There we are.
Me too.
No one was making you.
How do you vote?
Well, I vote nay.
Wow.
I don't think we should put a curfew
Once
down.
again, solidified with the juggalos.
Whoop, people gotta be out having fun at
whoop.
night, and I'm obsessed with fun.
Fuck curfews.
Yeah, fuck you.
I just kind of wanted to get called a dirty boy, to be honest with you. So I will pass.
Can you believe the citizens of this country, their curfew is decided by a man named Diaper Boy who wants to be called a dirty boy on his free time?
Dirty
Just
diaper.
diaper.
Oh, my. What's
Weighing her options.
So you'd have to do 2. I guess we should have coordinated this if
Or
you and I each did 1 for
yeah.
I.
Just pass, Winch.
A symbolic tipping up the scales, too, could be, further in nay. Could be fun, could be kind of twisted. That's a little insane, isn't it?
I'd like that bad sticker.
That's.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Vegan, I bet you got some power over there.
Wow. The count stands at 8 to 4.
No, I don't know about. Oh, yeah.
Hey, vegan.
Yes?
Fuck you.
Oh shit!
Fuck you.
You know, I was gonna vote one way, but now I'm thinking about voting a different way.
You can only vote one
You can
way.
only vote one way.
I am going to not do anything.
Bold! Here, here!
Here.
I'm vegan. I'm brave.
What say you? He stays. What say you, Obsess?
I can't do anything.
And I have passed, thus the ayes have it.
As a firm response, we proclaim a state of emergency and institute a curfew in Vandis, forbidding all but the city guards from moving freely at night, with nothing preventing Ashers from wandering the streets during the day. Though, some of the superstitious intolerants are debating the opportunity to take even more decisive actions on their own. +2 White Castle.
What number sticker?
118, and then envelope 53. The king's dead.
The king is dead! We still have to resolve so many things, and then we will resolve the issue of a dead king.
There's a curfew in Vandis. After the curfew was instituted in Vandis, all beggars living in the streets, Ashers or not, vegans or not, were forced to find another place
Okay,
to sleep
Mom.
at night.
Some garbage, whatever.
Sure.
Some bullshit.
Bullshit happened.
Yeah.
I got a lot of bad shit going on.
You know.
That's what happens when you live 500 years.
To be honest with you, I was just trying to get him to pay so he would win and get bad sticker.
Hashtag cancel Bortney.
Some fanatics, the self-proclaimed defenders, believe the council that's us, is siding with the allegedly malignant Ashers in Tear Hill and have decided to take matters into their own hands. These dangerous vigilantes patrol the streets of Vandis with the declared intent of securing the city from Asher violence. Many Ashlers,
How much of your potion have you had?
none
By
of it.
10 a.m.
Many Ashers are rudely beaten up or worse. Ashers don't abstain from equally heinous acts of violence either. It is difficult to ascertain whether this is the cause of the defenders' action or a reaction to them. While the debate rages, flocks of crows circle over the woods of Tyrrell, feasting on the corpse of those hanged by the defenders.
Anyone else think that was a
Holy
long
cow.
time?
I wasn't able to follow it either.
I'm gonna have to watch this video to find out what just
Oh,
happened.
I have to watch our content?
Basically, a bunch of people are pissed off that we did not punish the Ashers.
I'm feeling good. You guys, like the council, I feel like kind of came away smelling like a rose.
I'll say this, we did a fantastic job. We have a diverse amount of decisions that we've made.
No money.
We're very smart, and that's what
I have no
Generation
doubt.
D is all about, baby.
And that's what it's all about. But there is still the matter of scoring, which we will do in just a moment.
Town Crier here with an official scoring breakdown. A player's score is determined by their secret agenda cards and open agenda tokens. Secret agenda cards show two different scoring conditions, a resource goal and a money ranking goal. The resource goal awards players with points for keeping resource markers in specific areas of the resource track by the end of the game. The money ranking goal rewards points to the player with the first, second, and third most coins at the end of the game. Players will be rewarded different amounts of points based on the chosen secret agenda. Open agenda tokens are associated with specific resources and can be either positive or negative. For a positive open agenda, a player gains 3 points if the resource is the highest, or 1 point if it is the second highest on the resource track. For a negative open agenda, a player loses 3 points if the resource is the lowest, or loses 1 point if it is the second lowest on the resource track. Extra points are also awarded to the players with the most power remaining at the end of the game. The player with the most power remaining at the end of the game gains 2 whole points. The player with the second most power remaining gains 1 additional point. These scores are logged into the Realm Chronicles, and the player with the most points is the winner of the game. The heir to this house will have the honor of marrying into the royal line. Players are also awarded campaign scores of Prestige and Crave based on their ranking and whether or not the king died or abdicated in this game. These Prestige and Crave points will both count towards the final victory at the end of the campaign.
Well, the king is dead, and our time as their council has come to an end.
Hail!
Hail King Badonkadonk.
Hail
He was
Badonk.
fair and just and big of butt. We all did a fantastic job, but unfortunately in this kingdom, we must be ranked based on how well we actually performed, and we have calculated our scores, so we will start at the bottom. In 5th place, Bortney.
Oh, it was very hard, moderate life for me.
House Buttered Biscuit, playing as the moderate, received 7 points from their resource goal for having welfare and morale in the middle half of the resource track, and 3 points from their money ranking goal for having the second most gold at the end of the game. House Buttered Biscuit also lost 3 points from their wealth negative open agenda token, as wealth is the lowest resource on the resource track at the end of the game for a total of 7 points.
And then you were followed immediately by Rygon in 4th place.
Vegan, please. Vegan from House Rygon. And yes, I was opulent. Quantity over quality.
House Rygon, playing as Opulent, received 7 points from their resource goal for having welfare and knowledge in the top half of the resource track, and 2 points from their money ranking goal for having the third most gold at the end of the game for a total of 9 points.
And I myself, Diaper of House Dulak, was an opportunist, but I did not get to take advantage of said opportunity, so I guess that makes me nothing.
House Dorak, playing as the Opportunist, received 10 points from their resource goal for having influence, wealth, and morale in the bottom half of the resource track, and 2 points for having the most power at the end of the game for a total of 12 points.
In 2nd place, Thistlepine.
What up? Technically still an underachiever and a rebel all damn day.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
House Thistlepine, playing as the Rebel, received 17 points from their resource goal for having knowledge in the top quarter and influence and wealth in the bottom quarter of the resource track for a total of 17 points.
And our council victor this game, House Pickle.
Ha ha!
Aha!
I was greedy and it paid off.
What was your secret agenda, though?
House Pickle, playing as Greedy, received 7 points from their resource goal for having knowledge in the top quarter and influence and wealth in the bottom quarter of the resource track. They also gained 8 points from their money ranking goal for having the most gold at the end of the game, and 1 point for having the second most power at the end of the game. House Pickle also received 3 points from their knowledge positive open agenda token, as knowledge is the highest resource on the resource track at the end of the game for a total of 19 points.
And you also receive the privilege of being able to marry into this royal family and name the heir.
Well, I must be a virgin still,
Right,
so
of course.
I'll have a surrogate father.
Oh,
Okay.
that's how it works.
I was wondering.
I shall name my son Tickle.
King Tickle!
Tickle, tickle,
Tickle,
pickle.
King Tickle!
Cheers.
May our children serve you well, and this witch will be there too. See you next time.
I never die.
Ho ho, dear viewers, that brings today's story to a conclusion. But this is not the end. we will gather round the hearth once more in a fortnight, -7, for the next thrilling episode in our epic saga. But don't forget to liketh, subscribeth, and clicketh thy link, which will take you to the roosterteeth.com store to purchase our excellent wares. Ho, ho, dear travelers, I bid thee well.